Message from Morgan. He's cuter than I expected. He doesn't look that Jewish.
Oh my God.
Morgan. Next message from
Oh my
Morgan.
God.
The brother is brutal.
What are you doing with the screen?
Ogre emoji.
Okay, that's not...
Vomit
Oh my God.
emoji.
Morgan, turn it. Unplug the phone.
Women everywhere have totally fallen for Adam Brody and Kristen Bell in their new rom-com, Nobody Wants This. The Netflix series shot straight to #1 on the Netflix Top 10 and in our hearts after it dropped last month. I, for one, couldn't stop binge-watching it, laughing and kicking my feet the whole time. Adam Brody as Noah and Kristen Bell as Joanne had such amazing chemistry that the 10 episodes flew by, and before I knew it, it was over. Now everyone's wondering, what's next? Well, the good news is Season 2 of Nobody Wants This is officially on its way. So let's dive into everything we know about Season 2. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, creator Erin Foster revealed that Season 2 will pick up right where the first season ended, so don't expect any random time jumps. We're mostly going to pick up where we left off. Not the same night, but the same moment of, so what now? How do we do this? She shared. She also confirmed it will be another 10-episode season, but here's one big change. Foster wants to move away from the romance between Sasha and Morgan since Noah's brother is happily married. We're going to wrap up their weird is it romantic thing, Erin said. We want to see them together in Season 2 hanging out. We want to bring in Sasha's wife Esther. We've explored that road enough, and now we're pulling back so we can have everyone in scenes together without Morgan being a full homewrecker. Foster also teased that they're planning to keep the show going for multiple seasons. I'd like to be employed as long as possible, she joked. There are so many stories to tell. We've been working on storylines and we keep thinking, that's for Season 3. We're already planning ahead, she added, hinting that they have tons of ideas for future seasons. Earlier this month, Netflix confirmed that the rom-com will be back for more. Creating Nobody Wants This has been a career highlight for me, Foster said. The amazing cast, crew, and producers really brought this show to life, and seeing viewers' reactions has been beyond anything I could have imagined. I'm so lucky to continue this story, she added, alongside Jenny Connor and Bruce Eric Kaplan, with whom she's been a fan of since Girls. Justice for healthy relationships being the most romantic. Foster had previously hinted at a second season after the show's massive success, admitting that the whole team was hoping for a renewal. I would love to do a Season 2. Kristen and Adam would love to do a Season 2, she said in an interview with The Wrap. There's so much more story to tell, so if people like the show, I'd be really excited to keep going. With a great cast, dedicated creators, and fans, the show hit 1 million views in its first week. It's no surprise that the show got renewed.
Isn't it crazy that we never kissed this whole time? Like, how did that happen?
Yeah, very aware we haven't kissed yet.
So what's next? Well, Adam Brody and Kristen Bell are already spilling the tea. In an interview with Backstage, Adam Brody opened up about the spotlight he's under after Nobody Wants This. While he's excited that more people are noticing his work, he's quick to point out that he's not drastically different as an actor compared to his previous roles. He also shared some honest thoughts on the casting process, explaining how it can be tough for actors to land big parts, often because executives prefer names that are currently trending. This is what he had to say. It's great. I don't take offense to it, you know. It's very gratifying, and I'm so happy people are discovering my work. I've been proud of what I've done over the last 20 years, but there's a huge difference between a hit and not. A difference in the number of people who see your work. Most of the time, it's not a hit, so when something does take off, it's very satisfying. It feels like it's all tied to the work I've put in over the years. I didn't get this job because I've been sitting around doing nothing for 20 years. You grow, you learn as an actor, and it all comes together. He then went on to talk about how subjective the industry can be, especially when it comes to casting. He explained that casting can often come down to money and the pressure to choose actors who are already in the spotlight, rather than going with someone new. It's a fight, he said, but when the opportunities come, it's nice. It's ridiculous, but it's just how things work. Brody's been in the industry long enough to know the ups and downs. He's experienced both the highs and the lows, but he embraces it all. Look, I'll take it, he says. I'm used to it, but I do roll my eyes at it too. Brody's return to the spotlight isn't a coincidence, though. He's been steadily building up his career, taking on supporting roles in films and shows over the years. His performances have often been the highlight of projects, from playing a depressed detective in The Kid Detective to stealing the show in Ready or Not and Shazam. His role in Nobody Wants This is really the culmination of this trend, finally landing him the leading role many fans had hoped for since his The OC days. Despite being a supporting player for so long, his performances have always had people talking, and now with Nobody Wants This, he's the one getting the spotlight he deserves. It's the perfect role, and it's the right time. It's been reported that Netflix is aiming to start filming Nobody Wants This Season 2 as early as February 2025, with production expected to wrap soon after. While there's no official release date yet, based on the filming timeline, it seems clear that Netflix is aiming to bring Season 2 to viewers sometime in 2025. Adrian Brody, one of the stars, has even mentioned September 2025 as a potential release window. This has been backed up by creator Erin Foster, who shared with THR that the goal is to release new seasons at the same time each year. We're going to be a Rosh Hashanah launch always. Once a year, at the same time, we'll be really consistent. Timothy Simons, who plays Sasha Rocklov, also mentioned the hope to release the show with more regularity, comparing it to other Netflix shows that have faced long delays between seasons. All of this suggests that September 2025 is a solid bet for when Season 2 might drop, though nothing's been confirmed just yet. Fingers crossed. So what does the renewal of Nobody Wants This mean for the show?
So how does this work?
Well, you were right. I can't have both.
One thing's for sure, the cliffhanger will be resolved. Season 1 ends with Noah deciding to continue his relationship with Joanne, despite the personal and professional risks, including the potential fallout with his family and his job as a rabbi. With Season 2 confirmed, viewers can expect this storyline to pay off, giving a deeper dive into how this bold decision plays out. But it's not just about Noah and Joanne. Season 2 will also address other key plot lines, such as the growing tension between Morgan and Sasha, two of the show's most intriguing supporting characters. Morgan, Joanne's sister, and Sasha, Noah's brother, are portrayed by Justine Lupe and Timothy Simons, respectively. As their dynamic evolves, the question remains, are they just friends, or is there something more between them? With the show's unique blend of humor and drama, Season 2 will undoubtedly give us more answers, but it will also explore new depths in these characters' relationships. And the writer's room, with seasoned professionals like Connor and Kaplan, known for their work on Girls and Seinfeld, will bring their signature touch to the new season. Even with a shift in showrunners, with Levitan taking on more of a leadership role while Foster focuses on the writing, it's expected that the tone and direction of the series will remain largely intact. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.